nominating it.
All right, so
Yes, I
with
the award.
So with our surprise, before I talk about and like reveal what it was, first thanks for showing up and hanging out with us today. We in our first party in our new building. So with it being a new building, we met as a team and we just wanted to realign with where do we want to go and what do we want to do with the gym. And so what the team did is we sat down and we revisited and redefined what our mission statement is and our core values. And so we're going to reveal what those are. But just know for those, it's like this is what we think about when we coach you guys in class. It's what we think about when somebody comes to try us out. It's what we think about when somebody comes up with an idea of like, hey, should we do this? We ask ourselves, is this in alignment with where we feel God has called us and those parameters that we have? And so we wanted to share those with you. So the first one that we have is for our mission statement. So this is our goal and what we hope to accomplish every day. Our mission is to help individuals create lifelong freedom through fitness, nutrition, and a supportive community. We believe that this combination forms a strong foundation for lasting health, happiness, and meaningful change in all aspects of life. When we choose to make ourselves better, we make the world around us better. And so we're so grateful that you guys have continued to be walking testimonies that we do that. Especially, that last line when you come in and you choose to come in and do hard things and make yourself better. That truly, each and every one of you, we've seen that your friends are better, your family is better, your workplace is better because you come in and you choose to do hard things. So with that, we have our 4 core values. And our 4 core values are service, they are community, they are health, and commitment. And so with those, that mission statement and those 4 core values, we met as a team and we wanted to know who were the members in our gym that really stood out for those core values. Who walks around and just oozes community or oozes commitment or is who is who is a representation of service, or somebody that is really committed to health. And so what we have to reveal is we have Gold Star Awards. And so for these awards, we're going to have 2 nominees per core value that really exemplifies that core value. So we're going to be giving these out tonight. And before we address these, all 3 of our coaches, we met together and your coaches nominated you because you stood out. And each of us, had individuals in mind. And so we're going to take turns giving these awards out. And what I wanted to add too is while there's 8 awards up here, each of you, the reason you're such a good fit here is because you guys live out those. And so it was really tough for us to pick 8. And so,
it's been a whole coaches meeting one day talking about it.
Yeah, and we literally had to cut the list in half. Because we had 16, we're like, we gotta cut this in half. So if you didn't get an award tonight, I just wanna let you know that, we appreciate you and we still recognize you when we see you. And that's also, especially if you're somebody who's been an ambassador. Something we look for when we're picking ambassadors is who lives out our core values. So I wanted to preface with that. And if you didn't get an award tonight, maybe that's just because we need extra names for next year. So just rest assured that. So without further ado, we're going to start giving these awards out. So, are you first? Go ahead.
All right, so our first award is for our core value of service. So for service, we define that as we honor God by loving every person that walks through our doors with compassion, empathy, patience, and enthusiasm. So the first service award This goes to a person who embodies service inside and outside of the gym. This wonderful woman adopts graduating ROTC students and presents them with the Captain Randall Lynch Leadership Award. She is very enthusiastic about getting a new person and getting them integrated into class and getting them excited about CrossFit. She also connects with her fellow athletes on a personal and spiritual level. So, this first award goes to Terry. Woo! I almost didn't make it through.
One more time for Terry.
Alright, so I get to do the second one here. I'm going to repeat that because we're going over service again, so I'm going to repeat this, what this stands for us. We honor God by loving every person that walks through our doors with compassion, empathy, patience, and enthusiasm. One of the other picks that we had here, this one's a little bit personal with me too. This person has been working through their personal struggles. They've worked through surgeries. They've worked through some injuries. Just never giving up. Just completely just bulldozing through it, nonstop, no matter how hard it gets down on them. This person is somebody that meets the people that come through the front door every single time too. They don't know how to not stop getting better. They're always ready to help. Here's a key. She loves her gym family as her own.
Yeah.
The personal struggles with those injuries and those personal struggles with losing her father was a personal thing for me. There's a couple struggles with that and the dedication that they kept with their health. So this award is for Donna.
Alright, so our next core value is the community award. So we define community as we intentionally help people surround themselves with a group that encourages, supports, and uplifts them. We help you through your struggles and celebrate your wins together. So the first community awards goes to a person who is everyone's biggest cheerleader. Whether you need encouragement, hype, or the best selfie ever, you can count on her. Not only does she support our gym community, but she also supports our local community of Volusia County by ensuring that our moms and babies in the community have access to resources that they need. Yay. So our first community award goes to Talia.
Alright, this next community award is the only award that is going to be shared with a couple individuals, which I think of all the awards, the community award is so appropriate for that. For this award, these individuals, they are always there to support us and to support other individuals, both in and out of the gym. These individuals, they helped us with the gym move, even when we said, hey, we don't need any more help. They showed up anyway. These individuals have been plugged in every single CrossFit in Christ group with us. That is what has brought them together. And through that, they have continued to encourage other people both here and now with us at church. And for those of you that don't go to church with us, you know that we now have 2 full rows at our church. And much of this has to do with this group. These individuals, they show up at every single party. They're one of the first ones to be there. They're one of the last ones to leave. And combined, these individuals have brought more people to Bring a Friend Week than anybody else. They are always hyping us up, trying to get anybody and everybody in here. And so this award goes to the Can of Walls.
So our next core value is health. We define this as we improve the quality of life and longevity through functional exercise, sound nutrition, and accountability. So the first health award goes to a person who has overcome her own personal struggles. She, over time, has allowed herself to be vulnerable with us with things like body image, her relationship with exercise, and now she's on the other side of it, and she's embodying what it looks like to train for a healthy, functional life. And now that she's on the other side of it, she gets to live and be the example for her very own little one as she grows up. So the first health award goes to Rima.
Thank you.
I'll get there. I'll get there.
Double bellies. I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah. So for this next individual, they were unable to make it tonight. But for this individual, they there's 2 aspects of health that I wanted to touch on with this individual. The first one is physical health. So this individual has shifted the way that they train, much similar to what we talked about with Rima, where they're training to feel good. And that's what we want to help you guys through is making sure that we train to feel good. And part of that is the reason this individual isn't here is because they travel a lot for work. And so part of that was working on how do I continue to train to feel good when I'm here and when I'm not. And then the other part of it that is just as important is our mental health. And so this individual, being a little vulnerable, is this individual and I have worked together through mindset coaching and has gone through a lot of obstacles from what do I do with my job to moving away to coming back to how do I be the dad for my new son that I don't feel like I quite got to be, that the dad I didn't quite have. How do I be that dad? And so this health award, while he's not here, this goes to Ryan McCaffrey. Oh, I didn't reread it. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead.
I get to read this one. It's commitment. All right. So I'm gonna read this here. We dedicate our time and energy to showing up and putting in work every day because our lives, family, and future depend on it. I'm gonna read this one pretty close too. Make sure I won't mess it up. But this person, no matter what their day throws at them, they shift around their time to make sure they can show up at class. If they can't make it in the morning, they'll show up at 4:30. If they can't make it at 4:30, they'll show up at 5:30. If they can't make it at 5:30, if there's a 6:30, they'll show up at 6:30. This person is always at the top of the list when it comes to committed club. If they're out of town, they'll figure out a way to do it at home, okay? They will figure it out. This person had a hard time at the beginning doing sit-ups, couldn't do jump rope, had a hard time running, and all those things, not maybe necessarily the easiest still, but able to do them. Working hard, putting in the dedication and the time to get there. This person, when I met their husband point blank told me, I'll be dead before the day I ever set foot in a CrossFit gym. Their husband now shifts their time around to make it whenever they can to CrossFit too. This commitment award goes to Patricia. Yeah! Always the biggest and loudest too.
Yeah, always. Use your inside voice.
Inside voice.
I don't have an inside voice.
Here you go, Patricia.
Woo!
All right, this last one, I already know I'm not going to get through it without some tears, so bear with me. The last commitment award goes to a person whose commitment isn't just within the gym walls, although she has been hustling for Committed Club, okay? Like hustling to get it every month. And so we see her busting her butt to do it. But she's also committed to making herself better for her family. She's been regularly attending church in our CrossFit Christ group, and then sharing her struggles with us and continually asking for prayer for her family. Because of her commitment to her family, her husband was recently saved. Her oldest daughter has come to a couple CrossFit classes with her. And she has done all of this with grace. She has done it all quietly, and she has done it all humbly. So this last award goes to Chrissy.
We all can hug Christy. Thank you. So thank you all so much. One more time for our award winners. And like I said in the beginning, you all of you that are here, you guys all wear that every day that you come into the gym, and we appreciate you, and we appreciate those of you that have been with us all 4 years, and we appreciate those of you that we have adopted in our family along the way. So thank you so much, and happy birthday to Modern Human CrossFit.